Senator the Honorable Dominic Alexander Smith, Minister of Public Administration and Artificial Intelligence, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Public Administration and Artificial Intelligence, Corey Belfon, Dr. Inshan Miaja, Chief Executive Officer of iGovTT, Mr. Charles Bob Semple, Deputy CEO of iGovTT, my colleagues at iGovTT, TT Connect, Ministry of Public Admin and AI, and across the public service, members of the media, most importantly, citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, a very good morning and a warm welcome. I'm Erwin Williams, and I have to say, as you may have seen a little while ago, there's a real sense of excitement in the air. It is an honor to be your host as we mark this truly pivotal moment for our public service. Many of us in this room know the frustration of navigating a complex web of information just to find one simple answer. That shared experience, that collective desire for something better is exactly why today is so important. This launch is about more than technology. It's about delivering on a foundational promise to revolutionize the citizen experience. It's about pushing our nation forward. Today, we officially begin that shift from queues to queries. We're here to introduce a new, intelligent partner that will redefine the relationship between citizen and state. Thank you for sharing the beginning of this new chapter with us. To start us off, I want to invite Mr. Edson Eastman. He's the head of TT Connect at iGovTT.
Thank you, and good morning, everyone. Senator the Honorable Dominic Alexander Smith, Minister of Public Administration and Artificial Intelligence, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Public Administration and Artificial Intelligence, Mr. Corey Belfon, Dr. Inshan Miaja, CEO of iGovTT, Mr. Charles Bob Semple, Deputy CEO of iGovTT, my colleagues at iGovTT, at TT Connect and across the public sector, specially invited guests, members of the media, and most importantly, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. A very good morning to you all. It is an honor to stand here, not just as the head of TT Connect, but as a public servant who, along with my team, has the distinct privilege of serving you every single day. Our work is and always has been about one thing: the citizen experience. Not so long ago, getting a simple piece of government information often meant a journey in the most literal sense. It meant traveling to a physical office, joining a line, hoping you had the right form and were in the right place and right location. The process required both patience and perseverance. It was within that context we established the TT Connect physical service centers, bringing services closer to communities, offering a single point of contact for multiple government needs. It was a revolution in its own right, a commitment to putting the citizens' convenience at the forefront. And as the world moved online, we moved with it, launching TT GovChat. We were proud to deploy 32 active chat instances across ministries and agencies' websites, creating a digital frontline and indexing over 7,000 frequently asked questions to provide immediate answers. This was a foundational step and a very successful one. It demonstrated our commitment to digital access and service. In fact, we are incredibly proud to share that our live chat services have consistently maintained a 93% customer satisfaction rating. That number stands as a testament to the dedication of our agents and our unwavering focus on the quality of your experience. But true service excellence requires honesty. And honestly, while we celebrated that success, we also recognize the limitations of that foundation. The information, while helpful, was often siloed. A citizen on one ministry's website could not get an answer that lived on another's. The interactions were functional, but they were not yet conversational. You had to navigate menus and ask questions in a very specific way. The system was helpful, but not yet intelligent. We knew the next stage of the evolution was required. We knew more had to be done. Today, we are immensely proud to present the next stage. Today, we introduce Anansi, your trusted national digital assistant for official information on government services. Anansi is the natural step in our journey. It takes the knowledge from all those individual websites, all those thousands of questions, and consolidates it into one intelligent and conversational point of contact. Anansi represents the fulfillment of a simple yet profound promise, a promise that citizens no longer need to know the structure of government to get an answer. They only need to know the question that they want to ask. What does this mean for you in your daily life? It means that when you want to know how to renew your driver's permit, you just ask. When you want to find out how to enroll your baby into the Ministry of Education first year infant registration system, you just ask. When you want to clarify the documents that are needed to renew a passport or for a first-time application, you simply ask. These are the services that you told us were most important in our national survey, and we have built Anansi to answer those questions first and foremost. No more searching through multiple websites. No more guessing which ministry to call, just a single trusted source for the right answer right away. This is a powerful new tool, but I want to conclude with a point that is very dear to us at TD Connect, and it is a point that needs expanded. The human touch remains at the very heart of everything that we do. Anansi possesses a remarkable artificial intelligence. It is built for speed and for 24/7 availability, but our TD Connect team possesses a different type of service offering, and equally vital, and is a kind of intelligence. They have situational intelligence. They have emotional intelligence. They are professional problem solvers who can navigate complexity and understand the nuance of a personal situation that technology cannot do. We are not just talking about theory. We have the data. In the last year and a half alone, our human agents have successfully resolved over 15,000 tickets, and our citizens have responded with a 97% customer satisfaction rating. That is the standard of excellence our team is committed to. When you have a question that Anansi cannot answer, your query will not go into a void. A ticket will be created immediately for you. That ticket goes to one of our dedicated agents, who then becomes your advocate. They take ownership of your issue. They will act on your behalf, reaching out to the relevant ministry or agency to find the information that you need. They will follow up, and they will get back to you in the appropriate time with the correct answer. You will not be left wondering. You will be supported. So today, we move forward from physical cues to intelligent queries. We continue our mission to revolutionize the citizen's experience, driven by innovation, guided by your needs, and always delivered with a pride and commitment to service that defines who we are at TD Connect. We offer you the best of both worlds, the immediate power of AI and the unwavering support of our dedicated people. Thank you.
A wonderful good morning to you All protocols observed, Senator. We know how important your time is, and we appreciate you being here with us on this momentous day. Let us begin with a simple idea. Technology is only powerful when it serves. It's not about speed, code, or shiny new platforms. For us, at its core, it's about people. And today, we mark a turning point where technology steps back from the spotlight and the citizen takes center stage. Our team at iGovTT, and headed by head of our software development, has done incredible work. We have created platforms such as e-appointment, Employ TT, the online driver's permit renewal system, the online CSME skilled certificate, cybersecurity investment tax allowance. But today we launched something that is of national significance, Anansi. It's a profound shift in how we serve and who we serve. Let me share a striking data point. In just 40 minutes, so the last 40 minutes while you were here, the world created more than all of the data from recorded history to 2003. So in the last 40 minutes, that amount of data was created. It's astonishing and overwhelming. So here's the problem. Citizens do not need more information. They need the right information, fast, trusted, and clear. Yet for far too long, they've been navigating a digital maze. Different ministries, sites, formats, different answers, sometimes a bit confusing, repetitive, or contradictory even. And what they lose in that process is not just patience, but time. Time they cannot get back. Time spent clicking, calling, waiting, guessing. It's what we call the invisible tax on everyday citizens. A tax on their time, their trust, and ultimately, their belief in government that works for them. But today's good news. We are not just unveiling a new online solution. We're delivering on a promise. My dear citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, we present to you Anansi, your brand new national digital assistant. And if you're wondering why we chose that name, let's take a moment to reflect. Anansi in the West African Caribbean tradition is a clever spider. It is the keeper of stories, the unraveler of confusion, the one who brings wisdom to people, not for profit, but for empowerment. Just like the tales of Anansi, it gathers knowledge from every corner of the world. Our digital Anansi draws trusted information from over 32 ministries, departments, and agencies of over 7,000 FAQs. So now, instead of searching, citizens can simply ask. You don't need to know which ministry, who handles what. Just ask your question. How do I renew my passport? What are requirements for opening a business? One question, one answer, one source that you can trust. What about if this situation is complex? You need more than an answer. You need empathy, some more judgment, context. This is where AI and HI, we have our TT Connect people, get into the solution. And Anansi is not here to replace public servants. It's here to elevate them. It handles high volume, repetitive questions 24 hours, 7 days a week, freeing up our human experts to do what they should be doing, serving with compassion, adapting to context to solve tough, human-centered problems. And if Anansi can't solve your problem, you will be handed to a TT Connect live agent, somebody who takes ownership, and we have some of our TT Connect people here. They deliver results. Our data shows that the hybrid model works. Our human agents, as Edson would have said, have solved over 15,000 tickets in the last 18 months with over 97% satisfaction rating. But here's what makes this truly different. Anansi learns. Let me say it again, Anansi learns. Every question that you ask makes it smarter. Every interaction makes it better. That's why you, the citizens, are not just users. You are Anansi's cousins, aunties, and uncles. You are its guardians. You will help raise Anansi. Just like in the stories where the community helped Anansi grow wiser, your feedback, your questions, your daily use will guide Anansi's evolution. We've designed Anansi to reflect who we are as a nation, resilient, smart, efficient, rooted in community values. The Anansi brand strategy is about solving efficiency, problem solving, and resourcefulness. It is a tool born of culture, shaped by technology, grown through our collective participation. So today I want to leave you with this thought. Anansi is not just a government tool, it is a national companion. It is part of a deeper journey where governance is reimagined as partnership, where government is listening and responding, where you are not just the recipient, but a co-creator with us. We are building something bold, not for novelty, but for necessity, because our citizens deserve better. And today, they're getting it. This is the power of enabling technology, but even more, the power of purposeful collaboration between agencies, innovators, citizens, and the state. Let us build together one question, one answer, one story at a time. I thank you.
Good morning, everyone. How y'all feeling? Good. Well, we're here for one purpose. We're here for the launch, the official launch of Anansi. And my colleagues prior, they mentioned essentially what it is. I just want to have a brief statement. And all protocols observed. I stand on all of the protocols that have already been established. I want to say salutations, and salutations in terms of welcome to the official launch of the Anansi Digital Assistant for Trinidad and Tobago. And I want to say that we're really standing here on the threshold of transformation. Not merely a launch of a digital solution, like my colleagues would have highlighted, but the dawn of what I call a new social contract. And that contract is a long-established contract between government and the citizens. And with this solution, a promise that reshapes how government and the people serve and interact with each other. So this movement, I think, represents more than just innovation. It embodies an unwavering commitment to a truth that as a democracy itself, government exists not for its own convenience. Government exists not for its own convenience, but in service to people. And that is the cornerstone of what this solution brings to the table. I think in every aspect of our daily lives, technology has revolutionized the way in which we connect, learn, in many cases, the ladies would know, shop. It has enhanced the way in which we interact with business. It has enhanced the way we interact with each other. And today, we stand and answer the call with a forward shaping innovation, with an unshakable commitment to our citizens, as they are the very heart of everything that we as a government strive to do. This government agenda, as it relates to digital, not transformation, but what we consider evolution, is not about technology for technology's sake. And that is not what this is about. This is not about pushing a solution to the public. This is about creating solutions that really matter. It's about reimagining the fundamental relationship between state and citizen, creating a government that is accessible at any hour, responsive to every need, and importantly, designed around the citizen's journey, not our own convenience. What do we envision for Trinidad and Tobago? We envision a situation and circumstance where a mother can renew her driver's license at her lunch break, where a small business owner can access a permit without a day off from work. I know every single person here sitting down can attest to the fact that, well, boss, I need a day off to deal with this particular issue. Gone are those days where technology can actually be used as fit for purpose. Importantly or vulnerable, where our elderly can get answers to questions without leaving their homes. and where every person, regardless of their technology literacy, economic status, or physical ability, can access government services, importantly, with dignity and with ease. Why Anansi? Well, we on our end, we wanted to not only create a digital solution, but we wanted to create one that has a wellspring of cultural tapestry, a cultural heritage. Anansi is a traditional character, carried across many oceans, woven in the very fabric of Caribbean identity. It's far more than folklore. It represents the triumph of intelligence over brute force, wisdom over power, and ingenuity over impossibility. Our ancestors, and it's quite fitting that we just celebrated emancipation, our ancestors understood that Anansi was a clever guide who revealed hidden truths and made the impossible possible. In their stories, Anansi gathered scattered wisdom from across the world and made it accessible to not some people, but to all people. He untangled the most complex webs and transformed confusion with clarity. This is exactly what our digital Anansi will do for the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Our Anansi will be the bridge between citizens and state, the translator of complexity into simplicity, the guide who ensures that every person can navigate government services with confidence and with ease. And importantly, colleagues would have mentioned, trust is the cornerstone of democracy. Transparency is inextricably linked to trust. And that is what Anansi will bring to the forefront. In an age where information overload and digital skepticism, citizens need more than just promises. They need proof. They need a single voice that they can rely on for official information. This is what Anansi represents. It represents a merging of artificial intelligence with human intelligence. And I want to be clear, this is not about replacing human judgment with algorithmic responses. This is about creating a seamless partnership with technology that handles the routines so that our people can focus on their exceptional work. Where artificial intelligence provides instant access to information, while human intelligence provides context, empathy, and nuanced understanding that complex situations demand more than just answers. No more conflicting information from different sources. No more uncertainty in terms of website trust. No more wondering if the guidance you received is current or correct. Anansi will be the definitive first point of contact, powered by cutting-edge artificial intelligence, backed by the full authority of the government, seamless, connected to our human experience with a deeper assistance whenever needed through our TT Connect partners. I want to make it clear today, 3 months in, the government has listened, we've acted, and we've delivered a first AI-based solution to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. We embrace this hybrid approach where artificial intelligence handles routine inquiries and accurately, while human intelligence remains at the center of complex decisions, policy guidance, and the nuanced understanding that our citizens come first. Our lived experiences come first. So by removing the friction that has long frustrated our citizens, we are creating a space for more meaningful interactions, deeper engagement, and stronger democratic progress. As we launch Anansi here today, in this small, tucked away conference room, we're not merely introducing a new service. We are writing a new chapter in the story of Trinidad and Tobago, a chapter where government truly works for the people, where access to information is a right rather than a privilege, and where technology, importantly, serves to strengthen rather than replace human connections. This is where meaningful democracy takes place. This is where our social contract is exemplified. Anansi will be there as your first point of contact, ready to help 24/7, no sick days. Anansi will be there throughout the week and the weekend. Anansi will speak your language and understand your needs. And when your situation requires a nuanced understanding that only comes from human experience, Anansi will seamlessly connect you to the right person who can provide that deeper level of service. And we all can appreciate that we need to advance customer service as technology evolves. So let me be clear about what we're promising today. This is not a pilot program. This is not pie in the sky. This is not an experiment. This is a fundamental commitment to the way in which we're governing. And we want to make it clear. Our purpose is citizens first, digital first, security first, transparency first. And this is our covenant to you. This is the covenant of MPAI to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. We will build a government worthy of your trust, deserving of your engagement, and capable of your highest aspirations. We commit to continuous improvement, guided, of course, by listening, guided, of course, by your feedback, shaped, of course, by your needs. And we commit to this, never forgetting that behind every question asked is a citizen seeking help. And we must be here to help citizens. That's our purpose. And behind every answer, there's a government honored to serve you, the people of Trinidad and Tobago. And so today, I think it's historic. I think it's forward-thinking. And I am filled with profound optimism for the future that we are building together, not in a silo, but together with consultation, with conversation, with collaboration. Let us move forward into this new era of shared purpose, collective determination, and unwavering faith in what we can achieve when the government truly serves the people of Trinidad and Tobago. The future of citizen-first government begins now. The government's contract is renewed through the MPAI. The promise is kept. Welcome to Anansi. Thank you.